He renovated a whole building on a handshake, then got nothing. A handshake deal worth $340,000 and not a single signature on paper. The contractor had spent 18 years building his reputation in commercial renovation. He wasn't flashy. He drove a work truck with 200,000 miles on it and kept a crew of 7 men who'd followed him from job to job since the early days. When the property management company came calling in the spring, asking him to oversee the full interior renovation of a 12-unit mixed-use building on the east side of town, it felt like the kind of opportunity that validates a career. The company itself managed over 40 properties across the region, a mid-sized firm run by 2 partners who'd grown the business aggressively over the previous decade. To the contractor, they represented stability, a real client, the kind that pays on time and calls you back. The 2 parties met 3 times before a single tool was lifted. They discussed scope, timeline, materials. The contractor submitted a formal written bid for $340,000, covering structural repairs, full electrical rewiring, new HVAC throughout, and cosmetic finishing on all 12 units. According to the contractor, one of the firm's partners verbally confirmed the job on the second meeting and told him to begin mobilizing his crew. He claimed the partner said, and these were the words that would later echo through a courtroom, "The paperwork is just a formality. Get started. We trust you." So he got started. Over the next 11 weeks, the contractor and his team completed roughly 60% of the project. Gutting interiors, running new electrical conduit, framing out the HVAC system, he had invoiced the company twice for a combined total of $187,500 and received no payment on either invoice. When he called the office, he was told the partner was traveling. When he emailed, the responses were vague and promised a call that never came. Eventually, the property management company sent a formal letter stating they were terminating the relationship, citing failure to perform to agreed specifications, and informed him that a formal contract had never been executed, rendering all invoices unenforceable. The contractor filed suit for the full $340,000, claiming breach of oral contract, unjust enrichment, and quantum meruit, the legal principle that a party cannot accept the benefit of someone's labor and then refuse to pay for it. The company's defense was methodical. Their attorney argued that without a signed contract, there was no binding agreement. They produced internal communications showing that the firm's compliance officer had flagged the absence of paperwork multiple times and had sent draft contracts to the contractor on 2 separate occasions. The contractor had never signed or returned them. The company claimed the work performed was substandard, presenting a third-party inspection report citing improper electrical work and framing deficiencies. Their position was clear. They had tried to formalize the arrangement, the contractor had stalled, and the work he did complete had created liability rather than value. For 3 days, the case hung in perfect balance. Both sides had documentation. Both sides had motivation. The contractor had photographs of completed work and supplier receipts. The company had unanswered contract emails and an inspection report. The judge, a deliberate woman known for patient questioning, had shown nothing on her face. Then the company's own former office manager took the stand. She had left the firm 8 months prior, under circumstances she described only as a difference in values. Under cross-examination by the contractor's attorney, she confirmed something the company had never disclosed, that the partner who verbally authorized the project had done so deliberately, before the draft contracts were sent, specifically to create a situation where the contractor would begin work without a signed agreement. It was, she testified, a practice the firm had used before. Engage a contractor verbally, let them start, then terminate before contract execution to avoid formal liability. The inspection report, she added, had been commissioned from a firm that had a prior business relationship with the company's managing partner. The judge ruled in favor of the contractor. He was awarded $187,500, the full amount of his submitted invoices, under the doctrine of quantum meruit. The judge declined to award the full $340,000, noting that the incomplete work could not be valued at contract price, but found that the company had knowingly accepted the benefit of labor it had no intention of paying for. She referred the matter of the fraudulent inspection report to the State Contractor Licensing Board and noted in her written opinion that the firm's conduct reflected a deliberate exploitation of good faith. The property management company appealed. The appeal was denied 6 months later. The contractor paid off 2 outstanding equipment loans with the settlement. One of his crew members told a local trade publication that the job had nearly bankrupted all of them. The property management firm continued operating and, as of the last available record, still managed 38 properties in the region. No criminal charges were ever filed, which leaves one question worth sitting with. If a business practice is technically legal until someone finally speaks up, how many contractors, painters, and tradespeople never got their day in court?